Alright, hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Miss Mo. So the reason why I'm making this video is to show off my nails. Hello, can we get into it? um, no, but in all seriousness, the reason I do like my nails, I like the color scheme, but I don't necessarily like the shape of these nails because I don't feel like they fit my nail properly, or I'm not shaving it properly to make it fit. Like I'm still learning how to find like the right nail stuff because like I mean this is definitely a tangent, but we talking now. But like with the whole pandemic stuff, like I wear a mask and I enjoy wearing a mask. In all honesty, like I don't know, I just feel like it just protects my space, and so I still wear my mask, and but I still enjoy like lipstick and stuff like that. But with the mask, you can't really wear lipstick unless you have a long-lasting lipstick. And the only long-lasting lipstick that I feel doesn't smudge is the NYX lipstick thing, and I did a review of that like at least a year ago. So but I don't wear that lipstick all the time. I like to wear different ones. So saying all that to say that it smudges and it's bothersome because I don't care that it gets on the mask. It bothers me when it gets around my lips and it just looks like I've just been making out in the car. It's just like having a good old time. I'm like, y'all, please don't get the wrong idea. Like, I mean, I'm all for having a good time and all, but like that is not what is going on here. So Dang, my boss is messaging. Okay, what y'all talking about? Okay. Cause they just talking in the chat. So okay, but yeah. But now that I feel like that has created a hole for myself when it comes to like being creative and like just kind of like living out loud, like, and I like bright colors even though I have like a like a little gothiness in me, definitely a darkness. I like bright colors, and so yeah, nails allow me to do that. Now that I'm wearing a mask, you know, now that I wear a mask a lot, so nails allow me to live out loud, and I like it. I like it. I like playing around with the different colors and all that other stuff. So yeah, but what they talking about? Okay, so but the purpose of this video is to talk about relationship stuff. Um, and to be honest, I'm going to be open with you all. Um, Cause I am a big advocate of like everybody don't need to be in your business. Okay. Um, but I don't know. I just wanted to add to this conversation about like relationships. I've been listening to the podcast called Dear Future Wifey, and that man is so funny. The host, like, I love hearing people laugh. Like one thing that can bring me out of a funk is hearing Tia Mowry or Tamara Mowry Housley. I'm trying to be respectful that she married and stuff, but like when I hear them laugh, I'm like, okay, life isn't that bad. But I just like love hearing people laugh, and that man, he just be laughing, and it just make me happy. And so, but along with hearing him laughing, I do enjoy hearing his the things that he's talking about, and like relationships and like how to build a strong relationship. And there are people on there that are single. There are people on there that are married. Um, and so yes, I just like hearing their perspective about relationships and stuff, and about basically like you getting yourself right, before you try to to somebody else to love who you are. And yes, I was listening to an episode today with Destiny and Brandon, and they're this couple that I don't follow them, but I enjoy seeing their content. And when I see them, I'm like, oh, that's Destiny and Brandon. So even though I don't follow them, I still enjoy their content because they funny and they like, I don't know, they just funny and they're a cute couple. Like they are a very attractive couple. Um, and they melanated. So I'm like, you know what? I need to follow them. Just show them some support. But they were on there, they were talking, and then it just got me thinking about like relationships and stuff, and how, kind of asking the question of, does for me, I'm asking myself the question, does marriage equal success in a relationship? And so then this is the honesty part. So I'm in a relationship right now. I've been in a committed relationship with one individual for the past few years. Like the past, I don't know, shit. We've been together for like, I think 6. I don't know. It's all a blur at this point. And that's how you know you're having a good time. You know. I mean, there's some rough patches. Yeah, like some rough patches, but overall, I enjoy doing life with him. Like, yeah, and I've been with my partner for like, I think like 6, 7 years now. I'm going to hold to 6. I think it's a good solid 6. We've been rocking with each other, and but we're not married. And as somebody who grew up Catholic, you see me trying to show off my nails. As somebody who grew up Catholic, um, but in all seriousness, as someone who grew up Catholic, and like even fantasizing about where I would get married, because growing up, my parents were married, um, and so, but I would fantasize about getting married, about not necessarily like the dress and stuff, because I was a tomboy growing up, so I wasn't too crazy about the dressing part, but definitely the food, because I love to eat. But then the location, I wanted it in a big cathedral, like, yes, darling, like a big cathedral. But now I'm like, now that and this was me fantasizing about these things prior to being in a relationship. So now that I'm in a relationship and seeing the amount of work that is required within a relationship, not just working to build a life with somebody else, but working to get my shit together, marriage just no longer seemed important to me. Like even now when I talk about marriage or with my partner, and I brought it up in the past, um, like this is what I want. I want to get married, but then I had to ask myself, like, do I want that? Like, do I really want that? Like, I'm surprised at myself that we've been fucking with each other for this long, cause I'm not good with um, consistency. Like, y'all, when I tell you, me and the most consistent thing that I do is change. I change my mind, and to be with somebody for me is a long time. And again, it feels as if like it ain't even long enough. And I'm like, so I'm asking myself, like, do I want marriage? Like, would marriage indicate I don't know. I just would ask myself, do I want marriage? And then I would be real with myself, and I would say, no, I don't think I do. Like, if somebody were to try to marry me, I don't think I would be happy. And that's like a weird thing. I feel like it's a weird thing to say because I don't hear too many people say it, let alone women say it or females say it. But I'm just like, I don't think I would be happy if I was married. I think I would be bored and be like, yo, what's the next move or something? Like, yeah, I just feel like I would be bored. And I would want to get out. And then on top of that, like, I don't want to say I have like commitment issues, but like, I need to be able to leave. So like, if I feel trapped, that's not a good time for me. And I feel like, not to say that marriage is a trap. I don't want y'all to think that I'm saying that. I don't feel like marriage is a trap, but it does seem like there's little less wiggle room to leave, and that bothers me. And so like, and so now I'm like, I'm in this space where me and my partner have been together for quite a while, for some years now, and I care for them very deeply. I would never want to hurt them. Um, I always want to look out for them, even when they get on my damn nerves. Like, damn, this boy get on my nerves. Man, what you want? Like, what you want for dinner? Like, what you need washed? Like, what's going on? Like, what you need from me? Even though you get on my damn nerves, like, what you need? And so, yeah, I'm like, but I don't want to be married. I don't think I would be happy. And it has gotten to the point where, for me, I don't feel like marriage is equates to success in a relationship. Like, I feel like when we see marriage, we see that, okay, you kind of reached the finish line. Like, you've won the competition. You've like you've reached a successful point in your life. And being in the relationship that I'm in right now, being fully committed to the person I'm with right now, and if I were to want marriage from them, and I've said this before to them, I really just want the ring. Like, and I would love for our families to get together. So, if we had like a celebration and you just gave me a ring, that would make me happy. But I don't necessarily want to be like married like that, like under the eyes of the law type of thing. I don't, cause again, that wiggle room, I gotta be able to, you know, if I have to, I gotta be able to go, you know. Um, and I'm just being honest because why not? And by being in a relationship, I'm seeing so much internal shit that I have not dealt with, that sometimes you just kind of like have to be by yourself. Like, it's nothing that, it's not that something is wrong with your partner or anything. It's just like, you just kind of have to figure this shit out. It really just have to be like you and God, like, trying to figure this stuff out. And so I don't know, like, I just need like that little bit of wiggle room. And so um, when I think about marriage now, it doesn't seem appealing to me. Like, I definitely want jewelry. So I'm like, if I'm trying to get married for a ring, then I just need to buy myself some jewelry. um, or ask them to buy me some jewelry. And if I just want a big party, well, girl, coordinate a big party. Like, you don't need a wedding to do that. And so, yeah, so it just got me thinking about, like, what do we what marks a successful relationship? And for me, I don't think marriage marks a successful relationship, because you can be what they talking about at work. You know what? Maybe I should just go to work. But I'm gonna finish this point. Well, what they talking? What y'all talking about? Okay. Um, but yeah, but to me, a successful relationship, marriage does not equate to a successful relationship. What I have been experiencing so far, what I've seen so far when it comes to a successful relationship is how you and your partner or partners, whatever y'all into, how you and your partner, how y'all connect with each other. Like, I can argue with my partner, and even while arguing, if it's funny, like if they say something funny, or if I say something funny, like, come on, let's get a little chuckle in or something. Like, it's funny. It's funny. Whatever you said to me, if it was a comeback, like a comeback statement or whatever, and it was clever, like, I'm upset, but damn, that's clever. That's good. That's some good shit. So I just feel like, and then even when I look at certain things that I enjoy doing by myself, and the fact that I want to do it with my partner, but I don't want to do it with anybody else, I'm like, my connection with them is so, it's so genuine, it's so authentic. And I'm not even I'm not hiding any aspect of myself, especially since we've been together for some years now. I'm like, this is who I am. I love bright things, but I also have a dark side. Like, I present myself to them like that, and they present themselves to me like that. And I'm just like, there ain't nothing in my head that's saying abort mission. I'm just like, okay, what we doing today? And I feel like that marks a successful relationship. Having the title of Mr. or Mrs. or having somebody else's last name or being married overall, I don't think that marks a successful relationship. Um, and I'm saying that to say that for people who are striving for marriage, um, who are striving for marriage, don't let that be your goalpost. Like, marriage is not necessarily the goal. The goal is for you to show up as your authentic self, to someone who can accept you as you are, but also supports you as you continue to evolve into a better version of yourself. And that's why I say that, like, marriage isn't the goal. Um, because there could have been plenty of times where, not plenty of times, I mean, I don't got it like that, but there could have been times where I could have been married, like, and just, I guess, been happy with that title, but if I'm being honest with myself, I don't think I would have been happy. I think I would have got married just for the ring, just for the food, and maybe the title, maybe of like, oh, I'm Mrs. So and so. But knowing and understanding who I am and my love for freedom, I think the high of being married would have probably lasted, I give myself grace and say at most a year. At most a year, I think I would have been happy. Um, and yeah, but then I think I would have been like itching to like, is this really it? So yeah, I'm just saying all that to say, just to be honest, um, in my opinion, I don't think marriage signifies success in a relationship. So therefore, I'm not going to strive to be married. To be married, what I would strive for um, is to have a deep, meaningful connection with somebody that I can do life with. And if you want to add marriage on top of that, then that's great, you know. And I feel like even going back to when I started this video, ooh, I've been talking for 20 minutes. Ooh, I'm talking too much. Um, but even looking at Destiny and Brandon, like, you know, I didn't know that they were married. I think I knew they were married. But it's just the way that they interact with each other. They do life together. And I feel like the fact that they're married is just like, oh, okay. Like they married. But it's the fact that they have a partnership, they have a relationship in which they balance each other out. And they love each other as is, but they also support each other's growth. And yeah, I just feel like that is what makes their relationship beautiful. That is the goalpost. When for me, that's like one of the goalposts when it comes to having a successful relationship, or for, you know, or a successful marriage for others if they're interested in that, is that knowing that I have someone in my life that um, that accepts me for who I am and gives me space to grow. Like, I don't know, and I just feel like that's just a very beautiful thing to have. So again, marriage is not the goal. Having that deep, intimate, meaningful relationship with somebody, I feel, it should be the goal of any relationship. Um, and marriage is kind of like the icing on top. Like it's sweet, you know, to say, yeah, I'm Mrs. So and so. This is my husband. And all that stuff. But I don't know. I just don't want to. Overall, I guess I just don't want women to kind of like waste their life. I don't want women to kind of like waste their life thinking that, and men thinking that like, oh, I want to be married. I want to be married, because you might be married to the wrong person because you think that marriage is that goalpost of a successful relationship. And it's like, it's not. Um, what is the goalpost is how you feel towards that other person. That's not even sensual or sexual. Just like, can y'all vibe together just as friends? Like, yeah, if sex was taken off the table, I know this is a little grown folks type of thing, but if that type of interaction was taken off the table, could y'all chill, and laugh together, cry together, yell at each other, learn from each other? Can y'all do all those things? And if you can't do that, then maybe you shouldn't be getting married, or um, yeah, maybe you shouldn't be getting married. So yeah, I just want to make this quick video. The sun is coming out. Ooh. Oh, I need to clean. I ain't gonna do that. So, but yeah, I just want to make this quick video for people out there. Again, another shot of the nails. To just strive for just a meaningful connection. Don't just strive for marriage, because it's a waste of time. Like I said before, I could have wasted so much time dealing with a dude because I'm like, well, I know they'll give me a ring. I'm like, I know I can get a ring out of them. I know it. I just know it. So let me just stick this out so I can get my ring, and like just, you know, keep it moving, and just have that status change of I'm a wife now. And that's another conversation that I would like to. I might do a part 2 to this because I do need to get to work. So I'm like, what they talking about? They like real chatty in the little chat group. I'm like, It seemed like a dull day though. So what's going on? But okay, let me get back to work. Bye y'all. Oh, if you all have any opinions about that, definitely share it in the comment section. I know there's gonna be some fiery women, or even men too. Like, no, marriage is this, marriage is that. You need to be married. I'm like, well, if that works for you, I'm just saying that when I took off those rose-colored lens of having that status symbol of marriage and got to the root of what I need my relationship to be, marriage just didn't no longer seem that important to me. Do I want to have a big party with all our families together? I think so. That would be nice. You know, good food, good music. Yeah, that'd be nice. And do I want some jewelry? Yeah. But I don't think I need everything else that comes with the marriage type of thing. So yeah. But let me get my words. If you all have any comments or if you want to share your comments and all that stuff, definitely leave it in the comment section below. Please check out the last video that showcases the beauty bag that's currently on sale. If you're interested in purchasing, please send me an email at mozoloveinc@gmail.com. Okay, bye.